Hey, it's Melissa. Welcome to my $100,000 stock experiment 2024, episode 5, taped February 25th, 2024. The Melissa method is my attempt to implement the CanSlim trading methodology developed by William O'Neill. This is my video diary sharing my stock journey. Help me celebrate my successes and learn from my mistakes, but this isn't an endorsement to purchase any stocks that I bought or buy stocks in general. The S&P 500 index was up 1.7% for the week. It closed the week at an all-time high of 5,088, but it does seem a little choppy to me. I drew these two gray diagonal lines and I put two red arrows that are showing where this index dropped down to that point. And the upper gray line has 3 points where this index has fallen to those points. So I wouldn't be surprised if this index comes down to those lines and hits them and bounces back up, but I don't want it to drop below them. That would be a bad sign. The NASDAQ Composite Index was up 1.4% for the week, and it does have the same sort of choppiness. It's only about $60 off its all-time closing high from November 19th, 2021. I got stopped out of two of my stocks. Microsoft Corp, stock symbol MSFT. I got stopped out by a few dollars on Microsoft on my B1 and my B2. I got out of my B1 after 6 weeks and 2 days, and I have a gain of 7.7%. So that's a nice gain. And my B2, I got stopped out after 6 weeks, and I have a 6.3% gain. Arista Network, stock symbol ANET. This chart looks similar to the Microsoft chart, where I was stopped out by just a few dollars, and then this stock bounced back. I had one buy in Arista Networks. I've held it for 15 weeks and 4 days, and it's up over 20%. So that, again, nice gain, but not as much as I had, and I'm out of this stock. I don't do very well in a choppy market, but I did have some stellar performers that helped my balance grow. NVDA Corp, stock symbol NVDA. NVIDIA was up 8.5% for the week. I removed my floor on Tuesday because I didn't want to get stopped out before the earnings call. It looks like for my B1 I would not have triggered a sell, but I'm glad I took off my floor. I have two buys in NVIDIA. My B1 I've held for 6 weeks and 4 days, and it's up over 50%. And my B2 I've held for 6 weeks and 3 days, and I'm up 46%. FTAI Aviation, stock symbol FTAI. This stock was also up over 8% for the week. It did have that gap up on earnings, and I want to see it hold that gap up. I have two buys. My B1 I've held for 16 weeks and 2 days, and I'm up 46.6%, and my B2 I've held for 16 weeks, and I'm up 43.6%. I blew up this orange box so you could see where I'm talking about this gap up at number 1. So this stock opened well above its closing price the previous day. I don't want to see this stock drop back into that gap up with the teal color. For both NVIDIA and FTAI, I set an alert to tell me if the stock falls into the gap. Here's what it looks like in my Fidelity Active Trader Pro account. This is for NVIDIA. Number 1 shows you my B1 sell price. Number 2 is my B2 sell price. Number 3 is showing you what my alert is. So if this stock drops below 741.20, it's going to send me a text alert. Number 4 is showing you the current price. Number 5 is the current value in my portfolio of this stock. Number 6 is the cost basis. Number 7 is showing you how much of a gain or a loss I have right now. So I have a 48.6% gain across all my purchases of this stock. And then number 8 shows you with my current stops, if I got triggered and sold, it would have a 26.9% gain. Novo Nordisk, stock symbol NVO. This stock was down 0.45% for the week. For the most part, it's staying above its 8-day simple moving average, which is that pink diagonal line. It did drop down below that on Wednesday, however. I have two buys in NVO. My B1 I've held for 7 weeks and it's up 16.7%, and my B2 I've held for 6 weeks and 3 days and it's up 14.5%. I'm also still holding BRZE Inc., stock symbol BRZE. BRZE was down 1.5% for the week, and it's not making my 1% a week that I like my stocks to be making. Plus, it has super choppy action. I should really consider selling this. I've held it for 4 weeks and 4 days, and I'm up 2.8%. And at the end of the week, I did buy 2 new stocks. Clean Spark Inc., stock symbol CLSK. I love the volume increase on this stock. I put a big gray arrow down at the bottom showing you how it's going up. It's going to be tricky holding this stock because it is quite volatile. The low of the week would be an 8% loss for me. That's right at $15. So I set my floor just below that at $14.90. I also purchased GigaCloud Technologies, GCT. I have a mental floor on this. I did not put in a broker stop, but I think that my floor should be at $27.96. That would be a 13% loss. It's wider than my typical 8% floor, but this stock really has wide price action, and I love the volume. GigaCloud Technologies I've held just the 1 day and it's up 0.2%. I purchased GigaCloud Technologies for my Melissa Method 2024 experiment because I own this in my other account and I want my experiment to really mirror all my holdings. So I made a purchase. I'm not sure it was the best time to buy, but I bought it anyway. This chart showing where I purchased it for my other account. So I've held it in that account for 3.8 weeks and it's up 42%. And I have another buy in it that I've held for 2.4 weeks and it's up 16%. And some of it did sell on that really long bar on Tuesday when the stock dropped like 25% in a day. So some of it triggered a floor, but I got out with a 9% gain in 3.2 weeks. The year-to-date performance for the S&P 500 for 2024 is 6.7%. The NASDAQ is up 6.6% year-to-date, and the Melissa Method is up a whopping 15% year-to-date, and I'm 84% invested. Thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for my next episode, or better yet, subscribe to my channel, The Melissa Method. Don't forget to hit the bell if you want an alert when I post a new episode.